Welcome back, everybody. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you. Going to get to a little 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored here for you, which is brought to us by our friends at Lexus, the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions in 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer as the Miami Dolphins are getting set against the Buffalo Bills. Mike McDaniel getting his team ready, a team they do not beat very often.
Ready for what?
Kind of have their number.
I mean, they're 2-7.
7.
A lot of teams have their number.
Well, come on. Come on. Yes, but also this team in particular. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I know.
This is Papa.
I know.
Josh Allen has had the Dolphins in a baby Bjorn his entire career.
Right.
I mean, he kills them. It's crazy. But Mike McDaniel did speak to the media.
You notice how we have to play Mike McDaniel cuts at the beginning of a segment?
Well, yeah. He was asked about how the Dolphins handled the trade deadline. Here's what he had to say.
It's a good question. It was a collaboration of myself, Champ, and Brandon Shore, and utilizing the all of the minds that we have within the organization, but communicating with our ownership directly, and so our relationships are strong. We had very, very healthy conversations, and we're all in agreement for the moves or moves we didn't make. But it was a normal trade deadline process where you are, contrary to popular belief, you generally talk about a ton, over 50% of your players that are there's conversations all over the place with every team because everyone's trying to get better and seeing what competitive advantage they can get. Happy with the preparation portion of this morning for the Buffalo Bills.
What? Is that contrary to popular belief that they don't talk about?
No,
that they talk about a lot of their roster.
What are we contrary to popular belief in? Because I don't even know what the hell he said, so I can't. What are we contradicting? What are we contrarians on? Please explain to me. Contrary to popular belief. What? All I remember is that was a good question. Really?
Yep.
Don't give him that much credit.
I would love to put a muzzle on
myself.
Yeah. I mean, it's just he is not efficient with the words.
Yeah.
Here he was unasked about how close they were to any trades.
Yeah, it's tough for me to close as the deal gets done or it doesn't, you're either far off or you're real close, but somebody has to let down their guard or their positioning. Is
this jiu-jitsu?
All deals are not close to me until they're done. So I have a weird way of looking at it, but there wasn't anything that moved the needle for us to change our roster beyond what we've done. And so I was excited for 4:00 because I got to get back to where my mind has been at and where I'm making sure everyone's mind's at, and that is the Buffalo Bills.
All right. Well, listen, you've been very focused.
Hey.
You all right?
No, I ain't all right. What was the question?
How close were they to any trades? And he said it's either done or not close in his mind. I guess that's one way to look at it. Either the deal happens or it doesn't. I guess you're right. It's not like that Danny Ainge who loves talking about almost trades.
Well, but here's the problem. with professional athletes, if you mention almost trade, then they think, oh, so you didn't want me. So
Right.
you got to be careful.
Of course.
Because, I mean, how many all seasons we've been trading Tyler Herro?
Oh, we just did it when you were talking to Jeff Crawford.
Yeah, we did.
You did it again?
We did.
I didn't trade him. I just like Tyler Herro for John Morant.
And also,
no,
not.
dude, absolutely not.
Did you see that commercial that he did?
No.
Did you watch what I sent you?
No.
It was very strange.
Once you put the captions on, and I'm like, I'm not watching.
Why
this
not?
crap.
I thought the captions would make you want to watch it.
No. Made me less want to watch it.
I said, did you see the commercial, Vlad?
Of who? Tyler?
Tyler.
Yeah, the new Nike.
Yeah.
Commercial? Yeah, I did.
I was like, kind of some sound points on those on those tweets.
So
Tyler.
isn't that they do that on late night?
Right, when they mean the
mean tweets,
right.
yeah.
Some of them be
but these weren't
factual.
Yeah, these weren't mean tweets. These were kind of well-reasoned, skeptical Tyler Herro takes. That's what they were. Nobody was like, Tyler's a bum. Tyler stinks. It was like, Tyler Herro is good, but he's never going to be an all-NBA player. And I'm like, well.
Never healthy when you need him.
That's kind of how I feel. I think he's really good. Just do I want to pay him $50 million? Questionable.
You want to max everybody out. You think money is unlimited.
If I could max everybody out,
it's not his money.
It's not my money. If Mickey Harrison could make everybody want to take a cruise and everybody could be maxed out, you get a max. I'd be the max Oprah.
Can I just tell you this?
You can't do it.
Even if you could and had the money to max out everybody,
yeah,
there comes a point where you say, absolutely not. It's not about the money. The problem is that I appreciate the way the league has done it and kind of staggered what your max money you can make, right? But for some reason, every NBA player think they should get the max.
Every one of them, yeah,
right. And so that's not what that was designed for. That was designed to cap what the top players can make.
Right.
Not the lesser players be able to get 30, 40 million.
There shouldn't be a Jazz max right now.
Right.
Even as nice as Larry Markkinen is, should he be making what LeBron makes?
Let me say this.
But that's my point. That this went the wrong way.
That's what that said. That's how the Dolphins got in trouble with the market is the market.
The market's the market.
But didn't this go to the probably the opposite way that the league thought it was going to go? Because you got a lot of guys making max money, because they're looters on in a riot.
Right. And if you're an agent, you're like, well, if I don't get my guy the max, then I stink as an agent.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm guessing the way the league approached this, they were not talking about the Tyler Herros getting the max. It was more for the LeBron Jameses and them capping out.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now it's like everybody gets a max to the point where who's going to be the first guy to say, you ain't worth a max? Because, like, at some point, like, even if you have all the money in the world and you're a great businessman, don't you have to look back and go, come on now, right? Like, you think right now Pat Riley is looking at Tyler Herro and saying, yeah, well, as soon as he gets healthy, we can get that $50 million.
But the commercial's so strange because, like, he looks at the takes and he's just like, It's not even like, well, I'll show them. It's just Tyler Herro reading a television.
Because he's hurt. What are you going to show us? His boot?
He said one of the takes was,
Tyler Herro's an annoying enough, look good enough where it's hard to replace him, but not good enough to be a 1 or 2 on a great team.
and then he just leans back, and I'm like, kind of a sound take. You know what? He's an annoying level of good. It's like, I agree. Tyler Herro's a really good player. How good is he on a contender? Probably the third best guy.
If I told you on the Miami Heat team, as currently constructed, you have 3 max players. you'll be like, I shouldn't,
No,
right? But that's my point.
they have one max player. who's
But
getting the max.
but again, if things work out and guys start, coming into their own, you could possibly have 3 max players, but not have 3 max players. You see what I'm saying?
The interesting thing is going to be is like what happens when the Heat come in with that Norman Powell extension in the middle of the year that's like very reasonable, and then it's like, oh, that's
Well, listen,
that's their
think
guy.
about this. The way Norman's playing and the way he has played in recent years, if he don't get a max, can you honestly go to Tyler and say you get a max?
Dave South says he has blonde eyebrows in the commercial. Nothing he says after that matters.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, if I gave you a choice with all-around game, Norman Powell or Tyler Herro?
Oh.
The fact that you have to think about it, if Norman Powell gets
I think it's
30
respect
million.
for Norm, though. I've been very impressed with him.
But if Norman Powell gets $30 million a year,
Yeah, I
Tyler
wouldn't
cannot get 50.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay Norman Powell the max either. Like, even if you paid Norman Powell 40, I'd be like, okay, that would make me a little squeamish. But if he wants to sign what Tyler Herro's signing right now, and then they move on, like, I get that. I would understand that. But I also want to see what happens. Like, I there is a part of me that's curious. I don't want it to be the fact that every time they play when Tyler's hurt, they play well. Like, I'd like to see, hey, can he make this better? Can he be, an igniter for all this?
You just answered your own question.
I know.
You answered your own question. When you start off a conversation by saying, I don't want him to play better when Tyler's hurt.
Yeah, I don't.
So you're kind of answering your question. But I think what happened is the reason why it's working this time is because Powell and Herro haven't been on the roster together.
Jay
and
Toll
they
says
both kind of do the same thing. I think Powell does it.
He's more physical getting to the rim by far.
That's where I was getting at. Right.
Tyler's one of the best shooters on the planet. Could probably hit from a lot of different spots better on the. But man, I tell you what.
Who do you trust here?
I don't know. Sure.
And I just saw this. If I had one shot, right, at the end of a game, am I giving it to Norm or giving it to Tyler? Because Norm could get me a bucket at the rim. He could
2
jump.
or 3.
Huh?
Do I need a 2 or a 3? If I need a 2, probably Norm. If I need a 3, probably Herro.
Really? Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
Go look at Norton. Go look at their 3-point percentages.
Kickback says Tyler is never speaking to Tobin again. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm just having. First of all, I didn't make the commercial.
Now I'm curious. You looking it up, Vlad?
What, the 3-point percentage?
What?
Yeah.
Of who? Powell and
Norman Powell and Tyler Herro
in their career? Hold on.
Yeah, career. Because I think sometimes we feel a certain way about
Tyler's a great 3-point shooter. He is.
Okay.
I think he was 4th in makes overall last year.
All right. Tyler Herro's career 3-point percentage is 38%.
That's excellent. But also Norman Powell's a much different player than Tyler as far as like he got to come along slowly. Like he was Gabe Vincent with Toronto.
Like, but I don't care about that. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do with my team right now. So
I'm kind of
sitting here saying if I have a 2,
Norman Powell is 39.9%.
There.
Wow.
So my point is this: you're saying Tyler Herro's a better 3-point shooter.
But how many shots?
The numbers, see, like
it is. I mean, like Tyler. I mean, Tyler takes a lot, so I'm just curious.
Okay.
But I get you. Look. Norman Powell's been great.
Hold on.
He's been great.
Hold on. Wait.
Norman's. If you look at their comparison, you would take. All right. Tyler's had a 19.4 points per game in his career. Norman Powell's 13.3. But
how many 3-point shots?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at Norman's
field goal percentage. Norman Powell shoots at 47%. Tyler shoots at a little bit under 45. 3-point percentage. Norman Powell's
His
almost
numbers are
40
excellent.
Yeah, 40%.
His numbers
Oh,
are excellent.
How many
free throw-
3-pointers has he shot in his career?
It's like 4, a little over 4, but I'm looking at like last year. He took like 7 a game and he was shooting at 42%. Like it was incredible.
Right, like
It was a great year
so
by him.
my whole point is we sitting here making an assumption, and those numbers tell a different story.
I'm trying.
If I give you
like,
another
I-
chance, if I give you another chance with the information you have right now, and I say,
Look at that.
would you be okay with Norm Powell shooting that shot?
Oh yeah, I would be okay with it.
Now, here's the other thing. When you say, who's that dog? Who's like, when it's fourth quarter, I need to go get it. Who's that dog?
This is a very first impression, but it does appear that Norm Powell has that dog in him.
Right. So listen, so basically, in your efforts to just blurt out answers, the facts tell a different story.
The facts have changed.
Okay. So now, if you say they're both similar players and one player has that dog, if I give him 30, 40 million, I'm not giving Tyler Herro 50. End of discussion.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's all.
That's where I was getting at.
We're not disagreeing.
Okay.
We're not disagreeing.
So we're gonna be on that Nike commercial next year. because that just sounded.
You mean the soundly pointed, not irrational Nike commercial?
Yeah, it's not. And guess what?
It's nothing against them.
It's nothing against him. But they see Norman Powell just seems to be that dude when he needs to be. And Tyler could give you the mean mug or whatever, but he's slight of foot. They slap him around sometimes.
We'll take a break. Get to our favorite Wednesday game. Rats off a ship is next.